What is up, guys and gals? Welcome to the Quest Podcast. I'm your host, Darksiders, and let's get right into the intros with our freaking guest tonight, IcedTivo. What is up, bro?
Hey, everybody. It's good to be here. Looking forward to the topics.
And on to our panel, Luca. What's up?
Hey, guys. What's up? Happy to be here on another beautiful Friday, another beautiful Quest Friday. What's up, Tivo? Happy to have you. Fox is like, that's my homeboy. And I was like, all right, I guess I like him too now.
My homeboy now.
I guess. Moving on to Remix. What's up, bro?
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Lil Riri. Decided to add in the little buzzer beater. But yeah, I'm excited for tonight. It should be a good show. Can't wait to get on into things.
Nice. Timidos, what's up, bro?
What's up, everyone? Gonna have a great show tonight with Tivo. Fucking awesome guy. You should all check out whatever he does in the future. I don't think he does too much at the moment, but
Wow, okay.
Just put him on the spot like that.
not
yet.
Great. What a scumbag, honestly.
Yeah, for real, man. But Baines, what is up, dude?
Nothing much. What's going on, people? Another great night, another great Quest show with a great guest, Tivo. Glad to have you, man.
All right. As always, we like to know what we've been playing throughout the week. So I'm going to shoot it to our guest, IcedTivo. What have you been playing, bro?
Well, recently I've been playing Titanfall, Outlast, and a little game called Gears of War 4.
Nice. Baines, what have you been playing?
I'm still on that Dying Light, and then I've been playing some Titanfall 2, Overwatch. I played a little bit of Battlefront, actually. That's about it.
Nice, dude. Heck yeah. Tim, what about you?
what the fuck have I been playing this week? I don't know. I played some Gears as always. I picked up and played Wolfenstein: The New Order. For what I paid for that game, that was fucking awesome. If you haven't played that shit, play it. Gotta go into
Definitely.
the old blood next. But yeah, probably played some other things. I think I played some Battlefront yesterday. Getting ready for our game night tomorrow. Yeah, probably played some other stuff. But
Is that
who
a
cares
question?
about that stuff?
Tomorrow?
I can't remember what fucking day it is.
These days are all screwed up over there. Remix, what have you been playing, dude?
Yeah, man. I played and beat both Limbo and Hue. Those were cool games, kind of, switching up from the normal shooter day-to-day life. Started playing a little bit of Little Nightmares, some Gears 4, as always. Black Ops 2 during last game time. And we played some, I started playing a little bit of Dark Souls 1, but I think I might just skip over to Dark Souls 3 because I don't know if I want to go through all 3 games. That would take a while, but yeah.
Yeah. It's also kind of one of those games that you don't really have to, I guess. I mean...
No, you don't. You don't have to.
Yeah, that's what Tim and Luca were saying, so.
Yeah.
The best DLC is in the first one.
I
Well,
see. Ooh.
let's
We
keep
gotta-
it moving. Let's keep it moving.
I don't want to get into Dark Souls. But, Luca, what have you been playing?
I've been playing Dead Space 2 and Dark Souls 3.
Nice. How are you liking that Dead Space 2 so far?
It's fucking phenomenal. First of all, they did such a good job. It looks beautiful. Like, I'm like, wow, like, the hell? What's going on? Like, I cannot wait to see how it looks on Scorpio. It's probably going to be fucking phenomenal. But yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, definitely. I have been playing some of The Witcher 3 pretty much all week. I played a little bit of MK last night with Tim Ados, where he kicked my ass. We went 6-2. Ugh, I was so mad, but at least I got 2 rounds in on him. And then I played a little bit of Star Wars Battlefront, getting ready for community game time this week, which we are hosting. And then I think I played a little bit of some mobile games on my phone. That's about it.
Mobile games.
You don't
Wow,
fucking
are you like
watch,
even
do
a
you?
real gamer?
I'm playing them. I'm playing them while I'm at work because I get so bored with my job.
I'm just
Probably not the best thing to say, but you know, it's just it happens. But you know, a lot of times we like to throw out a question to the panel, and this week our question is: what is the best experience you guys have ever had playing a video game? So I'm going to shoot it to our guest, IcedTivo. What is your best experience, man?
Well, you guys familiar with a game called Resident Evil 2?
Oh, yes.
Well, a long time ago, I didn't have a PlayStation. So when it eventually got ported to the Nintendo 64, I played it. And once I finished scenario A and they let me start scenario B, to see what the other character was doing while I was doing all that, it like blew my mind. Like that got me off of. I used to play like a lot of platformers, but after that, I just wanted to play games like that where like it was narrative driven, and it just changed everything. Like now I like to play more mature games, more story driven games. So that definitely changed things for me.
Nice, man. Nice. So you would say like that experience kind of opened your eyes to other games out there then? Right?
Yeah, more different types of genres. Like I never thought games could be like that, more movie like. I was just used to Mario, you know, like racing games, like things like that.
Yeah.
But that changed things for me.
Nice, man. Luca, what is your best experience?
Okay, well, probably. Okay, when I first played The Witcher 3, I didn't know anything about the series, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get into it. But the thing that happened with the Crones, when you had to make the decision whether or not to save the children or release that spirit, and in the aftermath of all of that, that was fucking amazing. And the music, like, it just really showed how morally gray The Witcher 3 is, and I really love games. I love games like that where it's not clear, where there's no Paragon or Renegade option. Like it's not clear if you're making the right choice or not. You have to just decide from your
Yeah,
gut.
they're not good choices or bad choices. They're just different choices.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that was the moment where I was like, this game is fucking amazing. And I fell in love with it.
Nice. So what did you choose? What was the one that you chose? You chose to save the kids, or did you chose to let them die for the sake
I mean, they die either way is what I believe they die either way. Well, they disappear, but I chose to keep the spirit in the tree because I wasn't sure, like I was also thinking from Geralt's point of view. I was like, would he really release this thing? Like, would he really release this? Like, I feel like he would have made the decision to not release it because even though the Crones are bad, it'd be the Crones and then also whatever this thing was,
Yeah. Definitely.
And you don't and the thing is, like, you don't know if, like, he wouldn't know if the spirit was telling the truth or not. Like, yeah, the Crones are, fucking terrible, but it's like, okay, well, just because they're terrible doesn't mean this person's not terrible as well.
Right. Definitely. All right. Tim, what is your best experience, dude?
I thought about this, and there's so many things I could say for this answer. But one that came to my mind was, let's get a little backstory to it. When I was like 6, I got like a little, like, it's basically a side-scrolling RPG on the PlayStation 1. I think I finished that game like probably 20 plus times, but I never 100% it. And then like a couple of years ago, I think I was like 18 or something, I went back to it and I finally 100% of it. And being able to go back and do that to a game that like I'd played so many times was fucking amazing.
Yeah. What game was it again?
Probably it's a little title. Tomba 2.
Tomba 2. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's one of the rarer titles that you can find, out there. Not
Nice,
too many
man.
people know about it.
Goes to show you that, a little bit of time away from a game can really help you.
Yeah.
But Remix, what is your best experience, dude?
Well, there's so many to choose from, but I would have to say
Still in my fucking line.
still my line. But I'd have to say it's probably when I met all of you.
Oh, wow.
Just kidding. Definitely not when I met all of you.
Ew! Can you please choose a game, please?
Mine's less related to gaming. It's more like I had two good buddies that I gamed with pretty much all the time, and so we're all real into Star Wars. So a few years ago, we decided to watch the entire Star Wars saga together. While we're all in an Xbox Live chat together, and it's just kind of cool. We're all if we needed to stop the movie or something, we'd be like, all right, 1, 2, 3, stop. So we're all watching it in sequence together, and just kind of a weird thing to do, but kind of cool. So yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Probably
Netflix should have a whole feature dedicated to doing that.
But let me rephrase the question to you, Remix. Best experience
I told you I said it's not that related to gaming.
I know.
I met them through games, therefore.
I'm messing with you. I'm down.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, get the fuck out of here.
Baines, what is your best experience, man?
Man, anytime this question comes up, I always go back to my first experience, period. And that was, the Nintendo release and me not knowing whether or not I was going to get one. Me waking up in the Christmas morning, walking into the living room. There's a TV with Nintendo and the Nintendo gun that came with Duck Hunt. Everything set up. And me and my dad just sat there and played Duck Hunt all day. That's the best memory, That was the first memory. It's been the best. Can't top that.
Yeah, that makes sense, man.
That's so beautiful.
That's a wonderful thing, man. Being able to sit there with your dad and
yeah. So he got me into gaming. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really top that.
Yeah, definitely. I can't even top that with mine because my best experience ever playing a game is with Mass Effect 2. When I started playing it, just as soon as you're in the ship and it's about to fucking be exploded and you're about to die, and right in the beginning of the game, just looking out into space and you just see this planet and you're just oh my, it was just the craziest experience I've ever had because I was I've never seen graphics like that before. Maybe it was just because I was playing on a smaller TV and you couldn't see those type of graphics on a smaller little 720p TV. But when I had a 1080p TV, that's when it was oh wow,
Wow,
but,
I mean, the best thing about Mass Effect 2 was Miranda Lawson, but okay.
I don't know about that.
What do you mean you don't know about that?
That was the best thing in Mass Effect 2.
That was the best thing about Mass Effect 2. Are you kidding me?
Nah, Miranda was a fucking
phenomenal
bitch.
I agree with Tim on that one.
Just because you don't got game, man, doesn't
mean
dang. Just okay. I like bitches, so it was fine. I was I love this girl.
Dang. All right. Well, so we're gonna move on to some of our topics here tonight. So I thought this was kind of a little interesting article about the students are now able to code directly in Minecraft. What do you guys think about that? Did you guys read the article? Did you guys, dive into that?
Yeah.
I mean, where the fuck was this when I was going to school?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I'd kill to do something like this.
It's cool. I mean, it's at least it ensures that we'll keep getting games in the future, I guess, at least. Good to see what the younger generation will have in store for our kids, per se.
No,
So
yeah, I think it's
cool.
really cool. I think it sounds pretty user friendly, but if you're if you already know how to code and stuff, you can also use other processes like JavaScript and do it in that language instead of like speaking to like this little in-game robot thing.
It's definitely a beginner, like
course for it. But obviously, I mean, I also thought of it as a process of, obviously Xbox owns Minecraft, and they could potentially see, if a certain person has some talent, they can reach out to that person and possibly hire them.
Pretty sure it's just for kids remix. So they ain't gonna be hired.
You never know. Kids can start young. Goddamn.
Yeah,
I mean,
I kind of agree with remix there that this could be a potential them. What if some kid builds this like really cool world and it just and Microsoft's just like, wow, they see it or whatever. It could potentially do something like that. It's potential.
They would more than likely try to follow that kid and see what else he's into, and then try to probably help him along in different areas. So
it may lead to like scholarships and that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that'll be a good thing because I mean we definitely need more games out there like Tivo said, and we need more kids getting into arts and stuff like that because I mean I know a lot of schools have taken out like music and a lot of this other art programs and stuff like that, and this could be a good benefit for everyone in the long run.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, maybe I'll go back to fucking school and do this shit.
So any other thoughts on that at all, or you guys we're pretty much on the same page on that, Rand?
Yeah, I think it's cool, and they're doing it with one of the most successful games out there, especially when you're talking about that's catered toward kids. So they're reaching out to a vast amount of kids. They're probably going to wind up getting a few of them, and helping them up, and then in turn they're going to reap the benefits of that too, because that kid is going to probably stick with Microsoft. So
yeah,
definitely.
Does anybody know how available this program is?
Well, I don't know if schools have like implemented it yet or not, but
I highly doubt it.
I mean, yeah, I doubt it as well. But I mean, the article said it's available to K through 12, which I don't know how your school systems work, Tim. And then it's available to university and some different like businesses and stuff too. I think it said. I can't remember all of them, but. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's gonna be a good thing. So did we really see this? I mean, did we really not see this coming? COD Modern Warfare Remastered is a standalone release. I mean, let's be honest here. We probably said it in the beginning when they announced that Modern Warfare was coming, Remaster was coming with Infinite Warfare. We knew right then and there that this game was going to probably get a standalone release. And
I think the biggest surprise about this is that it's taken so long.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
I don't find that surprising at all because, I mean, they tried to milk the full $80 price tag, as long as they could.
And weren't they pretty misleading with this? Didn't they come out and say there wouldn't be a standalone? I mean, you wouldn't be able to purchase this standalone. Okay, maybe it was just the community that was saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they never confirmed anything though.
Yeah, but then just recently they've I think a big reason for this is that they've just brought out the map pack for it, which is fucking ridiculous. They're charging more than they charged for it originally.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like $39.99, right? For the
No, it's $15, but the original price tag on consoles was $10, and it's even like on PC it was free.
And isn't it like aren't the map packs
the remastered
to the remaster? Aren't they separate as well? Separate pricing.
Or was that you and Optimus like talking at the same time?
You were talking about the remaster, right? You were saying
Yeah,
that,
the remaster.
that's 15. That's gonna be $15 when it comes out.
No, that's the map pack.
Oh, the map pack. Okay, yeah.
The remaster is supposed to be like $20 to $40.
So I wouldn't be surprised if it
I
was
would
40 or
expect
50.
40.
Yeah, probably
Yeah,
like
I-
40.
It's not surprising that it won't be 40 because I mean they're gonna try to milk this as much as they can because they know that the next Call of Duty's coming out and it's not their game. You
Yeah,
know,
they've got,
especially at
like-
an Infinity Ward. You know, they're gonna want to push this thing out there.
Like
What I don't
6,
get
7 months to sell as many copies as they can.
Yeah.
What I don't get, what's kind of stupid, is that there's a month difference in the release date of, like, so it comes out June 30th for the PlayStation, comes out July 30th for the Xbox, which is just kind of stupid. But I mean,
Like I understand that PlayStation has that deal, but
Yeah.
this is already a thing that people have. This is not
yeah,
a new item.
that's what
Right.
Mhm.
So what do you think, TiVo?
I mean, I'm just not surprised. Like I said earlier, I feel it took long enough, and I feel it's kind of strange that they are charging for the map packs separately as well. They should just throw all of it in there since it already came out bundled with the other Call of
Yeah.
Duty. But
Mhm.
I mean, hey, if it's gonna sell, so why not? If we were running a business, we would want to make as much money too. So can't
Yeah.
really hate on them.
That's
The-
true.
the- There was a bundle, like the Infinite Warfare bundle, that came with COD 4 and the season pass for Infinite Warfare. Does anyone know if that comes with the Modern Warfare map pack?
No, it only comes with the Infinite Warfare DLC. All the
Wow, yeah,
add-ons
that's-
for Infinite Warfare. That's all it
That's
comes with.
fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
and it's,
you-
and it's
That's
just like $100 for
Yeah,
that.
that's not like just a company trying to make money. That's a company trying to fuck over the consumer. So
I mean,
Well, I
are
mean, that's
we
Activision
really
for you.
surprised? You know,
I mean,
they
no,
do
it's
shit like
it's
this all the time.
fucking
They do
Activision,
anti-consumer
you know.
stuff all the time. I don't even care at this point. It's like whatever, and people keep buying into it. So it's, I mean, shit. What can you do? You know, if people decide that they want to get fucked, then let them get fucked.
Yeah, it's like Activision. It's like Activision seeing how far they can shove their dick up your ass before you realize that there's a dick up your ass.
Basically.
Oh shit!
So many things you could put on a T-shirt right there.
Right? we should have a T-shirt made of that. That would be hilarious. So we're gonna move on to Vivendi may take over Ubisoft. So if you guys don't know who Vivendi is, it's a I think it's like it's not even a gaming company. It's
they have games.
they have some games, right?
It's whatever conglomerate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a
Wait,
tech and media
so-
conglomerate.
So
you
they're
put-
trying to do like a hostile takeover of
Well,
Ubisoft, basically.
Well, they're slowly buying up shares. And so right now they own 25% of the company. And by French law, once they own 30% of the company, then Ubisoft has to make a deal with Vivendi, and that to where Vivendi has a large say in what the company does, basically, because their stake in the company is so large.
Okay. All right. That might be because I know I heard that the Ubisoft CEO right now is not very happy about it, and he said that if they do take it over, that he is more than likely to leave, and Ubisoft will never be the same ever again. So,
Well,
I mean, is that really a bad thing?
no, not really. I mean,
I was thinking
they
the same
haven't
thing.
made very many good games in the past, couple of years now. So,
I mean, Rainbow Six Siege, pretty good game. But
well, it didn't become good until later on, though. I mean, it
Yeah.
did become more of a popular game until
yeah,
later on.
This is true.
So,
Were you about to say something, Tivo?
Does anyone know if they're gonna change when they take over? Are they gonna change their operations, or are they gonna leave them alone as a standalone entity? Like, are they gonna
Yeah,
mess
that's-
with Splinter Cell? Is what I want to know.
Important thing.
Well, I mean, I don't think that I don't know if they could just like be like, oh, let's scrap Splinter Cell. I don't know how the entire
I
system.
don't think it'll be.
works,
It's a full takeover.
Yeah, it's not a full
Because
takeover.
It's just that they're going to have say in
The direction of the company.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, I'm sure what's
Which
already planned to come out
probably
is gonna
means
come
they'll
out.
probably get a couple of board seats or something like that.
Yeah,
So they'll
And-
have more of a say.
Yeah,
and the
but
article was
still-
kind of saying something of the heads of Ubisoft. Ubisoft has kind of tried to keep that in house, So, this could potentially mess with that. There's going to be another person that maybe the heads of Ubisoft don't want to agree with. But
Right.
I mean, I just thought it was kind of interesting. It'll be interesting if they do get 30% of the shares. What kind of decisions they want to make, where the company will go if it goes anywhere different. If there is any change.
Man,
Yeah.
Will Riri, I just want to say that I like how knowledgeable you are about this subject.
Thank you.
No, I mean it's it could potentially be a good thing. Hopefully,
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, when you have a bigger conglomerate coming in to take over, it's not a good thing.
right,
Mhm.
It's
exactly.
not a good thing.
yeah.
And that's kind of a worry for a lot of us gamers because what does that mean for a lot of these great franchises that we love, like Splinter Cell and Assassin's Creed and Far Cry and things like that. So,
I mean, can
definitely,
they really do any worse? I mean, they come out with these broken games or these games that don't have a lot of content in the beginning. Anyways, and they come out. I mean, they're not doing it with Assassin's Creed anymore, but they would come out with an Assassin's Creed every year. I don't know. Can they do any worse? Really? What else is there to do?
Yeah.
yeah,
I think that's why, it'll be exciting to see if Vivendi actually, does anything, makes changes, and hopefully for the better if they do,
for sure. But time will tell, right?
Yeah.
Speaking on Ubisoft, so Ubisoft teases a game that's something similar to Far Cry 3. What are your
Okay, I
thoughts
just
on
wanna say-
that, and Baines?
Was that with the thing on Facebook where they just posted the picture of the island?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was.
Yeah.
That was just confirmed to just be a throwback to it. It wasn't
Really?
an advertisement thing or anything. It was just saying we still remember Far Cry 3.
Oh, okay.
Damn, son, you
Alright.
shouldn't have let us know
Same.
sooner. What the hell?
Yeah, Tim,
I know,
you did
right?
see that
Tim,
shit, and
gosh.
you're like, yo.
I didn't know you were talking about
Tim's
But
like,
You read the
next.
topics.
It's in the topic. It's in the topic. All right, whatever.
that. Hey, I read them. Doesn't mean I paid attention to them.
Yeah, okay.
But real quick,
Okay. Far Cry 3 was my favorite Far Cry.
I agree. It's really the only Far Cry I enjoyed a lot. But if they did do a Voss spinoff, man, that'd be so awesome. They should do it.
Yeah, that'd be really sick.
Well,
I
love
watched
to
the
do Voss.
the little mini series with what's his name, Michael Mando. Whatever the fuck his name is. That shit was awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, it would kind of make sense for them to, do that because Boss was probably one of the best, villains that those games have ever had, and then they took him away from
He's
you.
one of the best
Too
villains.
quickly.
I think a lot of people would say he's just one of the better villains in video games too.
Yeah, I
he's just-
agree.
He definitely is.
He was great.
Yeah, they shouldn't have killed him off so quick.
Yeah, they really shouldn't have.
They probably didn't realize how much of an impact he
Yeah.
would have on the fans.
Yeah,
I mean, they should have because he was in all of the marketing, all of the advertisement for the game.
And he's even on the cover of the game.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah. I mean, they didn't even.
Okay, yeah, you got a point
They
there.
don't even depict the other guy. You're like, oh, who's this other motherfucker? I gotta,
I
Take
think
out-
the whole point of it was that Voss is not the main guy. He's part of something bigger, and yet he's
Yeah.
still a fucking insane, crazy fucking lunatic.
yeah, definitely. What'd you think of Far Cry 3? There, IcedTivo.
I haven't gotten to play that one, so thanks for the
Ooh.
spoilers, guys. Um,
Yo, if
sure-
you haven't played it, shame on you. So
Yeah.
fuck you.
oh, he's just trying to make yourself feel better. It's okay. I understand.
What did it come out in like 2009 or something?
Yeah, that shit's old. All right.
Yeah, but sometimes games come out and we never play them because they're in our backlog or whatever. So
Yeah,
it's
no,
all good.
I'm saying spoilers are allowed,
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, because
but you should still play the game too, though, because you don't know. You know, but you don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, I didn't play Far Cry 3 either. So if they do come out with a spinoff, I'll go back and play it.
oh, nice.
We'll
Dude,
see.
yeah.
Or like, I feel like if anything's to come out of this, it might be like a remaster or something.
Yeah, I could see that.
That'd be pretty
Something
dope.
like that.
Yeah, I really liked the main character too. I liked him a lot. I thought his progression was really good.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. But moving on to Remedy working on a new title. We'll see that in like 10 years. So what do you guys think? What do you think they're going to come up with? You know what? Honestly, I hope it's in Quantum Break when you get right to when it's like right in the beginning where you see this TV in a tent and you start watching the TV. I'm hoping that it's that game or something like
That's
that.
on the TV.
Yeah, it was
I
like
haven't played the game.
it wasn't really
Remind
a
me
game. I
of
think
what
it
that
was
game
live
was.
action.
Yeah, it's
It
like
was
some
like
weird
a-
cop show.
Yeah, it was like a weird cop show, and like it was, it kind of reminded me of Alan Wake.
Mhm.
Them kind of going back to that. I can't remember what the name of the show that you were watching at the time was, but I think it was like a 3-minute kind of like thing, and you would just watch it, and it was kind of interesting, kind of cool. I'm hoping that is something that they're gonna do maybe in the future, or maybe this is the game that they're doing. Hopefully.
I know a lot of people would like another Alan Wake game.
Yeah. Well, they said that the game. I haven't played Quantum Break, but the mechanics are kind of crazy in there, aren't they? They said that the game was gonna have even like crazier crap going on. So
I thought they would make an Alan Wake 2 since this is multi-platform now, right?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't mean that they can't come out with like a remaster of Alan Wake for the PS4 and Xbox One. Doesn't mean that they can't do that.
Do they
Doesn't
own
mean we've
that
seen
IP
that.
or does Microsoft own that IP?
well,
I'm sure they own it.
but I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a new IP. I don't think it's gonna be related to any of the previous games.
Okay, all right.
I mean, at least that's kind of what the article didn't have much to say, but that's what the article led me to believe. So
Hopefully it's that little snippet that you got in Quantum Break, because when I played Quantum Break, I was like, man, is this like a Easter egg to their next game or something? So I'm hoping that ties into it. Hopefully,
Remedy actually did start working on an Alan Wake too.
really,
Yeah.
huh?
I'm sure whatever they decide to do will be good because they don't
Yeah, I'm
they
sure.
don't make bad games.
No, they just take a long time to make the games.
Yeah. Since 1996, they've made 5 games.
That's
Dang.
crazy.
Jeez.
That's insane. 5 games. Most
Yep.
studios are making like popping ones out. Like Activision, look at them. They're popping ones out every year.
but
Has
look at
any of their
CD
games
Projekt.
been critically acclaimed?
Yeah, but
Well,
but look at like
Alan Wake is pretty well.
CD Projekt Red. They Cyberpunk 2077 release window is from like 2017 to 2021, and it's probably going to be
True.
the latter half of that. So
And they announced that game in like 2013. So I'm just, where is it, CD Projekt Red? Where the
Where
fuck
is
is
it?
it?
We want it.
so
Definitely.
you know,
Definitely. So God of War may release this September. What does that mean, guys? Does that mean like it's gonna be going up against the Scorpio, you guys think? Or you guys, are you thinking that Sony's doing this to combat the Scorpio? Or
Definitely.
Yeah, I think so. Because usually they release their games in the spring, right?
right.
yeah. I mean, this could that could most definitely be the case if I could speak. But I mean, honestly, I don't really care. I'm like, you showed me a game, and if you bring it out this September, you're giving me a game within a a pretty good like release window. I'm fine with the time that they made me wait. I feel like that would be the perfect time, and that's what I care about more over than are they trying to compete with the Scorpio? Because I'm still gonna get a Scorpio, but I'm gonna pick this game up too. So,
yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pick this game up no matter what. I mean,
I don't know if I will.
I never really liked the God of War games, but
What the fuck you mean?
just
Like,
just listen.
What?
Just seeing this trailer or seeing that E3 little demo that they did, it got me intrigued because I just never liked the camera. I don't like that whole
my God.
fixed camera crap. I don't like that. It's annoying to me.
I've never played a God of War game, but
Well,
I'm
you're like
interested.
2, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah. And maybe that's why they're kind of like switching it up a little bit, because from what I've heard, because they're trying to get people like me
feel
into
like-
the game.
Like the way they're showing this new God of War, I feel like it's going to end up playing almost identically to Horizon Zero Dawn.
Or Uncharted.
Or, huh?
Yeah.
How
I didn't
you
get
can't
the
do it on
Horizon.
something good.
I didn't
That
get the
camera
Horizon
angle.
vibe.
Yeah, I don't get that either. Yeah.
Like
That camera angle is not-
It's
it's
set
not-
up to be like Uncharted and The Last of Us, but how the fuck do you do that in a melee-based game?
I mean,
The
let's
Last
just
of Us
wait
had a
and
lot of
see.
melee.
We can't make any
Like,
assumptions.
where are we going with this?
Yeah.
I mean, The Last of Us had a lot of melee, portions in the game that worked out pretty well, and
Yeah.
the part and the portions that they showed of the game looked like it wasn't going to be that bad. So I'm excited for it, and
Yeah, but,
especially like Remix was saying, the release window they showed this last E3, and they'll have it out this summer. That's really good. If that blueprint could be followed more, that would be really cool.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. I mean, I personally don't know. I really love God of War, but I'm not sure how I feel about the new look. But then again, there's not much they could have done with the series. Like, Kratos killed everyone, so
Yeah, I'm
yeah, they got to make drastic changes either way, right?
yeah.
Yeah. For me, I mean, it's interesting because it's coming out in September, so it's honestly, I don't think it's there to combat the Scorpio because I mean, if anything, the Scorpio is going to come out in November sometime probably. I think it's just there because they need something to have during the the fall season that they haven't done before.
Well, see, I would disagree. I think it's
I would
obviously, I think it's obviously put out to combat the
Yeah.
Scorpio.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
they
I
just
don't
don't
think
know when the
that's a
Scorpio
big
is coming
issue.
out.
I think since they're not going to have the power narrative anymore, they're going to put out a lot of exclusive games faster than we actually thought they would. So you're going to see a lot of this, I think.
Though I don't personally care about that, yeah, I do agree with Baines. And
Yeah.
even if, let's say, Scorpio does come out in November, you're not going to release your game necessarily in November. You want to have your lineup out before the Scorpio, like
Right.
you're going to have like a God of War. You're going to like have 2 games before the Scorpio, 1 game real close to release, and maybe a game after, or, however many they think is necessary,
Well, I mean,
honestly
if
think
anything,
this would be the only one.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
this might be the only one. I agree, but
well, this might be the only one to really combat with the Scorpio because
but that's why they're picking up.
if they do something like Days Gone or something like that, it's probably going to be a great game, and I'm probably going to pick it up because I mean I like picking up those type of exclusives and
It might
stuff.
not do as well in the fall though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I could honestly see that probably coming out maybe early next year because it's not really but here's the thing, if The Last of Us comes out next year, if it comes out next year,
yes,
then
that ain't happening.
it might be a different story. But I mean, we'll see.
Yeah. But that's even if this is the only game that they release this fall, or the only big game they release, they still are picking up some of those exclusivity deals, with Battlefront.
Yeah, for
2,
third
with
parties.
Destiny 2,
Yeah.
So
right, yeah.
that also helps to combat the Scorpio, if you want to say,
Yeah. I mean, they don't really have to. Honestly, I honestly don't think they have to combat the Scorpio because
They really don't.
they're doing so well right now. Like,
Yeah.
they don't need any of this stuff to combat it because it's what is it at like 60 or 70 million now?
Mhm.
So like
Yeah, I agree with you, Dark.
they're not gonna Microsoft's not gonna catch up. Not anytime soon at least.
Mhm.
They may catch up, towards the end of the life cycle, but I mean, it'll probably be like PlayStation 3 when that came out and stuff.
Well, maybe they're trying to catch up here in the US.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
That makes sense.
God of War could be their way of getting out in front of Scorpio. Like, for example, let's say they have a shortage for some reason and someone wants to buy a console. Sony could always be like, oh, but we have a God of War bundle. So instead of you picking up a Xbox One S, you get a PS4 God of War bundle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that. I could honestly see like a God of War bundle. Probably a red looking PlayStation 4 Pro or PlayStation
that would
4
be
Slim.
Dope
like
as
that.
hell.
Yeah. I mean, I hope they do start doing more bundles for the Pro because I know they've only been doing it for the Slim. But if they start doing bundles for the Pro, I might have to trade in my Pro to get the cooler bundles. But we're gonna move on to Bethesda's lawyers force an indie game called Pray for the Gods to change its name. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that's shady
First of
of
all,
them?
of course that's shady of them. What the hell, dude?
That's
Like, I really like Bethesda, but I don't know about that, man. Like,
Yeah,
they've
but
been
fuck
doing
you,
some
Bethesda.
stuff that's been like, they've been doing stuff that's got me like side-eyeing them. Like, what are you guys doing?
Well, you know what I think the stupidest part of the whole thing is that I mean their name. So the indie changed their title. The name is now still the same name. It's just Prey with an A in it. Like it's Praey. It's a Prey. So it's fucking stupid.
it's. I
I understand why. But
gonna try and cover this quickly, but like it's just like them defending their copyright. Like if they don't do this, then they may lose that copyright claim to the name Prey.
Huh.
yeah.
Okay.
But it's part of a bigger title.
Yeah, but you've still got to defend that stuff. Like it's like weird and shit getting into copyright law and that, but like if you've got like they did something a couple years back which was fucking stupid, and I think they lost it on or they dropped the claim or something. But there was I think the makers of like Minecraft coming out with like a card game or something called Scrolls, and they tried to dispute that with Elder Scrolls. That one was definitely more shady, but like this one, it's straight up had the like the name of their game in the title.
Yeah, but if I turn the movie and book, what is it called? Like Love, Eat, Pray, or whatever. That has Prey in it. Are you gonna? And I made that into a video game. Are you gonna like?
If it was
that Prey is spelled with an A, but
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
can you imagine how different that movie would be if it was like Prey with an E?
They all would be a completely different movie. Definitely. For me, it's kind of sad that we have to get to that point to where we have to force them to change their name. If they would have just asked them nicely, I'm sure they probably would have been like, yeah, sure, we understand that you guys are a multi-million-dollar company.
Yeah, it's just the lawyers doing their job.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, the lawyers, get involved and it's always kind of a bad thing when lawyers get involved. But I didn't
honestly,
honestly,
lawyers a bad rap.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying all lawyers are bad. I'm just saying, it's a little bit, it just seemed kind of shady to me, that they would actually go to that extra length to try to get, them to change their
there may be
name.
more behind it. Like they may have
True.
asked them to change, and they've said no or something.
True.
Yeah, I was
Probably
gonna
what
say. I was gonna say. I'm sure that they asked them to change before they brought a suit against them, because even though it's like a small company, it costs Bethesda money to do this.
Right.
So they're gonna go to them first and be like, "Yo, can you change?" And they probably denied it. So
That being said, it just doesn't make Bethesda look very good.
It
You know?
doesn't, but we're probably not seeing the whole story here.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's because it's an indie game, and when you see a big conglomerate like Bethesda, you're like, well, fucking shady bastards,
Right.
pissing on the little guy. Wow,
Mhm.
nice going, But moving on to Code Vein came out with some gameplay this week.
Is it Vane or Vine?
It's Vein.
It's vain.
Pain. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not, dude.
Yeah, I know that's how you spell Vane, but I'm just like,
It's about vampires. Veins have blood in them. Vampires drink blood.
Yeah. So what do you guys think of the gameplay? You guys
Get out
gonna
of
pick it
Vine
up?
of blood.
I think it has like a 2018 release. It's supposed to come out in sometime in 2018. Yeah, I'll be checking for this game. It looks pretty cool.
You'll be
Yeah, the
snatching
game
it up.
looks pretty interesting, I thought, as well. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, like, is there even gonna be a U.S. release of this game? Because it was only English subtitled, so I kind of question when it'll come to the U.S. if it comes to the U.S.
Has that stopped any of the PlayStation exclusives?
Well, I mean, there are a lot of titles like that we heard about that don't come to the U.S. But
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
like,
if
Persona 5 took forever.
Yeah, but is that? Does
Well,
that
actually, we
have,
got it at the
is
same
that
time,
English
dude.
dub or no? Persona 5 was
Persona-
later.
No, Persona 5.
Was it?
It's been like a year
Yeah,
and a
it's
half.
way
Oh, yeah,
later.
you're right. You're right. Yeah.
I don't
My
know
bad.
if that has if that's been English dubbed or, but I know like Yakuza 0 completely in Japanese, only has
Yeah.
the English subtitles.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I personally, I'm not going to enjoy a game that's English subtitled as much. I might not pick it up for that
Yeah, I
reason.
can't read while I'm also trying to see things.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
do you guys
I'm a
not watch
slow
anime?
reader. I don't watch
Yeah,
anime.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm a slow
Yeah.
reader. You got to slow down. I'm a little Riri.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, I'll probably check it out when it comes out because I don't mind the whole English subtitles at all. Like I played Yakuza 0. I liked it. I thought it was a lot of
Man,
fun.
what a fucking weeb.
Hey, Gravity Rush was the same way. I played through both of those. I didn't mind it at all. So
Yeah, exactly. Tivo, what'd you think? Did you get a chance to check it out, man?
It looks really Dark Soul-ish to me. But I think it'll be cool for people who like that vampire lore.
Dark
kind of
Souls?
thing. Yeah.
Did you watch it, Luca?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Knew it.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
Okay.
The combat
Alright.
style,
Yeah, I can see that. Definitely, I can see it. It just definitely looks like I was wrong in the beginning because I thought it was going to be like more like a Persona type of game, but it's
No, it's not turn based.
Please God, no.
seems like it's going to be something that I might actually get into and play. Hopefully, it's not like Dark Souls.
Yo, are you kidding me?
You guys know
Like, this
how I
game
feel.
looks so fucking cool. Like,
Right.
Luca was just gonna
Yeah.
brush it off. Now she's like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, it looks really good, actually.
yeah, I was just gonna brush it off. I was like, is it a AAA? No, I don't care. But no, it looks really cool.
hmm
Yeah, definitely. I think it looks pretty cool as well. Speaking of cool things, and something that I'm absolutely excited for is Darksiders 3 was announced, and it is slated for a 2018 release. I cannot wait for this game. I saw the
Damn.
trailer, and I died a little bit inside.
Yeah, I saw the
Okay.
trailer and the gameplay. The gameplay looked pretty good too. I guess I got a lot of homework to do now because I got to play through the first and second one.
Yeah, man.
same here.
Right now,
Mm.
they're $20 on Xbox if you get the
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick it up.
Yeah, no, I'm mad about that because I just picked up Darksiders 2 during the what was that? What was that? But I just picked up Darksiders 2 during the spring sale, for like $12, I think it was. But now they got that Darksiders 1 bundle, and I'm like, oh my god, I already spent my money. So I'm a little bit bummed about that. But yeah, this game, Darksiders 3, looks cool.
Backwards compat.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but isn't the one in the bundle?
Yeah, it's the remastered one.
Remastered.
So,
Yeah.
I rather have that.
Well, this game is right up my alley because I love, Zelda-esque games, and I love, just anything that's kind of like action-packed. And this game, I played the first one, I played the second one, I didn't finish the second one. Just having another one come out is absolutely awesome, and Fury is going to be so badass. She is, like probably one of the most ruthless characters. From what I've seen, she looks like she's more ruthless than her brother. So
Well, I mean,
I'm
with a name like
absolutely
Fury,
excited.
you'd expect it to be.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I mean,
Did you guys see the gameplay? It had 12
I mean, I
12
saw-
minutes of gameplay.
Yeah, the
I haven't seen
gameplay.
it.
Oh man, dude, that looks so good.
It looks like it's gonna be really
cannot wait.
good.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it. I'll have to check that out later.
and plus, I think they're using the Unreal Engine 4, I think, for this one as well. So we'll be
Nice.
seeing better up-res graphics and stuff for this one, because I know the first one and the second one used THQ's little engine that they had when they were still around, and it
Yeah, that
wasn't.
probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as some of these other ones. It wasn't as good as some of these other, Unreal Engine and stuff like that, CryEngine. So,
Yeah.
But I mean, do you guys think it's going to come out in 2018? Or I know they announced it, but could you guys see this coming out in 2018 or being pushed to 2019?
I don't exactly.
Oh,
It's
no.
not exactly a game that I would see being delayed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have plenty of time. I mean, they have over a year to reach the 2018 mark. They could be the next holiday. 2018 fall. So
Yeah, they could and obviously they've done more. Theoretically, they could start work on the game now and get it finished by then.
yeah, and I'm sure they've been working on it already.
Yeah, I mean, they've been probably working on it since probably THQ went kaput. Basically, they sold off all their assets and everything like that. So, and I know it's like THQ Nordic that's apparently doing this. So I think it's some of the team that was on Darksiders 1 and 2. So expect it to be pretty similar to those games if you get the chance to play those. I highly recommend them. They're absolutely awesome games, especially if you like puzzles and even if you like God of War, because I know it's very similar to God of War in combat style. You'll probably enjoy this game for sure.
All right.
But moving on to the Fable franchise may live on. What do you guys think? Do you think they're coming out with another Fable? Do you think we're going to get an announcement at E3?
I think
I don't
so.
know if we'll get something at E3 or we probably will get something at E3. I'm not gonna guarantee it, but
Might get a teaser.
yeah, they want to do something with this series. They're looking into it more.
Yeah, do you think they're going to use assets from Fable Legends to kind of go off of and make this new Fable? Do you think it's going to be Fable 4, or do you think it's going to be like a whole new Fable title, maybe like an offshoot of Fable?
I don't know. I
I
know
was thinking
Fable.
more like a reboot.
Yeah, it might be a reboot. Although
That could be interesting.
I don't know if any of the other Fable games really tie in with each other. I don't know.
I don't think they'll call it Fable 4 just because it's the Fable 3 came out in 2010, right? So there's new gamers, so they
Yeah.
want something that's gonna appeal to the old gamers and the new gamers. The old gamers know it's Fable. The new God, I cannot say that word. Gamers are like, all right, what's this Fable game? If you put Fable 4 on it, those new gamers are automatically going to be like, I don't know if I want to hop in at this point. Should I go back buy the other 3? I don't know if I can buy the other 3. Blah blah blah. So
Yeah, they might just go Fable.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Yeah. Which they have enough assets that they apparently left over from Legends, right? So pretty sure it wouldn't take that long.
So I don't know if they'd be able to use that stuff or not.
Well, I know that a lot of the team went to this new studio that's apparently working on a game right now. So maybe that's the new Fable. We don't know for sure, but that might be something to kind of keep your eye out on, because it's pretty much like the whole team that was at Lionhead Studios went to this new studio, and they're partnering with Xbox.
Oh yeah, if it's like the whole team, then like you can almost guarantee that they're working on something Fable related.
Yeah.
Well, there's like a couple Lionhead people at one studio, and then there's a smaller team which was with I think the head or one of the heads of Lionhead, and he's with people, and they're working in tandem with this other studio that has some Lionhead people there. I think is what it is. But
okay, yeah.
But yeah. Right. But that studio is who's working on the game.
Okay.
So what do you think, Tivo?
I think what Remix was saying is true, that if they call it Part 4, it'll be a little off-putting, because in playing Gears 4 all the time, I meet a lot of people who that surprisingly is their first one. So I think I think that rebooting it would be the best, and with the assets they have from Fable Legends, it'll be a lot cheaper to just structure that in a single player instead of the free-to-play model, and then there you go.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, does anybody know if Peter Molyneux is involved in this?
I don't think he is. I honestly.
Well, I think that's the guy I was talking about, who has like a smaller team working in tandem with this studio.
Really? Okay, well, expect to hear.
Expect to hear a lot of promises that never
hype.
fulfilled.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought he calmed down with that.
The last game he made, he he made this mobile game.
Yeah, I mean I know, but I thought after that he chilled out.
Well, he hasn't really done anything since that, so.
Well, maybe he's been working on stuff and he just hasn't said anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that could mean that the chill is no more. So.
Yeah. I mean,
I guess we'll see. I heard that someone made him cry, like someone who was doing his interview. So.
Hey, it doesn't mean he doesn't know how to make games or whatever he does, just because he cried.
He just gets too excited, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he promises things that he probably shouldn't promise, because there was a lot of things that were supposed to be in Fable 1 that ended up in Fable 2. There's things that were in Fable 2 that should have ended up in Fable 3.
I'm sure whoever is around will try to keep, a tight leash on him if he's like that, So.
Yeah, especially since he has that reputation,
Yeah, he makes some strange decisions sometimes.
Well, that and plus he's working with, the new people at Xbox, so how Killer Phil has been trying to
Phil the Axeman Spencer?
Oh yeah. He's cracking, he's splitting wood over there, So
I think he's splitting heads.
Yeah, splitting heads, yeah. So speaking of Xbox Store, what do you guys think? Do you guys think the Xbox Store, because I've been seeing a lot of deals coming down the pipeline, and we're probably going to get even more deals throughout the summer. Do you guys think the Xbox Store is becoming more along the lines of Steam and their sales when they
I think that the sales are good. The sales are great. I hope they keep on going, but I don't think they're anywhere like Steam sales, So,
well, Steam can also sell you a game that came out 14 years ago, whereas Xbox can't, because that. And I'm also gonna Xbox sales are already better than the Steam ones, at least in Australia, because Steam is so fucking ridiculously overpriced here.
Really?
To be
Are your
honest,
digital
what
sales higher
isn't
than your physical?
overpriced there?
Yeah, but Steam is like insane in what they do. First,
Okay.
all the prices here are in USD, so we pay what we see there. We pay about a third more for it than what it says, and the prices are also increased, like on top of what the US pays.
Dang.
Eesh.
All right. So you're saying that over there the Xbox store is just hands down better than
Yeah,
the
like
biggest.
I will use Prey as an example right now on Steam. If you were to buy that here, it would cost you $108.
Whew.
I can go to one of the store, like physical store here, and get it for $59.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, that's a huge.
Yeah, I would
difference.
say as far as the US though, the Xbox hasn't caught up with Steam just yet.
Yeah.
They're getting
Yeah.
they're getting there, but they're not on Steam's level just yet.
I mean, you have AAAs that are like $5 that are only like a couple years old. Here you're gonna find that for like maybe 30.
Yeah, you've got to also remember that Steam game, like PC games, start cheaper than console games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
Well-
think, TiVo?
So I guess you can say it's not really that fair of a comparison because you're dealing with
Like
PC
Overwatch,
games
for
versus
example,
console related games.
Came out at $60 from console, $50 for PC.
Yeah.
Well,
Sit
I
that
think
to TiVo. What do you think, bro?
I
Yeah.
think they're not there yet, but it's definitely better because I'm all digital. Since I live in a tiny apartment and I can't have all these game boxes everywhere, so I definitely look forward every week to hashtag Posse Deals. So definitely see what's on sale because I mean I'm loving it so far. It could be better, but they're getting there. They're getting there.
Well, I mean, the only reason why I brought it up is because I started seeing more, even just right at the spring sale that we just had. They just came out with, just because they came out with the Darksiders 3 announcement. They put both of those games for $20 bundled together. They have Forza
PlayStation did the same thing though.
Forza Horizon 3 and Forza 6, Motorsport 6 for $54. They have Resident Evil bundled with the movie.
Going back to what Ben said with the PlayStation Store doing that as well. The thing with the PlayStation Store is their deals aren't international. Like those sales are only for US.
Wow. Okay. So everything that we get, you won't get on the PlayStation Store.
90% of the time, shit's just not on sale here.
Okay.
Sucks, dude.
But as far as with Steam, man, I'll be hearing some of these PC guys be talking about these humble bundles and how they have some of these big games in these bundles for like $15. Xbox not doing anything like that right now.
Well, I'm just saying, they're getting closer to that.
Yeah, but Humble Bundle is like a completely different company.
Okay, but they mostly sell through Steam or something?
They have their own website, and what they do is they talk to the developers, get like a whole bunch of games, and they will sell them for you pay whatever you want for them, but they have different tiers. Like you have to pay a certain amount if you want to get all the games.
Yeah,
Are you a PC gamer, Tim?
I used to be.
Yeah, there's multiple platforms you can buy your games on PC. Steam is just the most popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. I just wanted to throw that out there because I've just been seeing some of these great deals that I've been seeing on Xbox, and I go on the Steam and I see somewhat similar, especially during Black Friday. I see some of the deals on Steam. They're pretty much almost on par with the consoles. Of course, sometimes they're a little bit more cheaper on Steam, but they're pretty close, and I think they're closing that gap at Microsoft and Xbox. And
one other
I think
thing
they're also doing it with PlayStation too.
Is that on Steam you can buy a game and gift it to somebody?
True.
They've just introduced a thing where if the price difference is too large between different regions, you can't do that. It's I think it's if it's 10% different, you can't gift the games like that. And that's like, what the fuck? Why aren't they just the same price?
Yeah.
They know that they're overcharging some like regions.
Like Australia.
And yeah, specifically Australia. And like they're actively working against like everybody in that market to stop them from getting the games at like the same price as everybody else.
Oh, okay.
Like if basically there's also, like if you live in Australia and basically you get a US credit card and all that and are able to work out how to get the games from the US store at the cheaper price, they will and they find out, they will ban your account.
Wow. On Steam.
Well, look,
On
I just
Steam.
think
Wow.
I think Microsoft is on the path with this digital refunds as far as when we're talking about console versus console. And then if Microsoft finds a way to work in digital trade-ins, then they'll really kill the game. So we'll just have to see, you know.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think we're not far away from seeing that the digital trade-in happening.
Yeah.
I can't honestly see them going too much longer with some of these games because, you know, I know a lot of us would probably wish we could trade in some of the games that we bought digitally.
Telling you.
Some of them were just like, oh man, we should have never bought that game.
Yeah.
But you know, with them doing this whole, you know, we've spoken on it before, but with the whole, you know, refund thing, it's a good thing, you know.
Yeah, for at least for me personally, like in Australia, the Microsoft Store is miles ahead of all the others.
Okay, all right,
That's cool.
Speaking,
They've just got to work on like their layout because it's not great on PC.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, so we were talking about Steam, and everybody knows that Valve owns Steam. So Valve is still making games, I guess. Do you guys think that's a Gabe Newell trolling us again, like he always does?
Well,
Or do
they've
you
got
think
a.
they're actually making
They're
on
making
the podcast once before, and about them like that they had like 2 or 3 games in development, and you know if they come out with a game, I think that's great. You know, they've made some quality games, and I'm sure it will be a quality game, but I'm not going to expect anything. I have no expectation, you know. I'm not one of those people that have, like, some Valve game that I fell in love with because I haven't played many of their games, you know, like, I believe Half-Life, right? They made that. I haven't played it, you know, so.
Did you play Left 4 Dead?
No.
Oh, well, you're missing out.
I actually own Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, so I'm going to go back and play those. But you know, like the article said, you know, they have different expectations. You know, they're still privately owned, their shares aren't public, and you know they're making so much money off Steam. So
they make so much money off Steam, and like the 2 biggest games at the moment, Dota 2 and CS:GO, make them so much money that they don't even like. CS:GO makes them so much money that they don't even care about that game.
Yeah.
Like, fucking Dota 2 is their baby, and they like will put all their time into that. They don't care about other games at this point.
Yeah.
Like if they're gonna make another game, it'll be like another Dota, just because that shit makes them so much fucking money.
They just released a DLC for Dota 2, didn't they?
I wouldn't be surprised.
So what you're saying, Tim, is we'll never see Half-Life 3.
They've already confirmed that no, they're not doing Half-Life 3.
I mean, honestly, it'd be better for them to not come out with it because people's expectations would be too high.
Yes.
Look at
they said
Duke
that.
Nukem, you know.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, you're right with that, Luca, the whole Duke Nukem thing. I mean, they definitely screwed that one over. That franchise, I don't think they'll probably ever make another Duke Nukem. If they do, it'll have to be probably a reboot or something like that. But yeah, I mean, if they're gonna give us games, I just hope that. I know you're saying it's probably gonna be Dota 2 or something like that, but I just want something that maybe Left 4 Dead 3, or maybe just a remake of Left 4 Dead or something like that, or just, something that, we can all play on, our consoles and on PC. Just give us something that's going to be worth our time besides, Dota or CS:GO or something like that.
Well, I'd say don't cross your fingers.
I know.
And, if it happens, it'll happen. And if it doesn't, well, then it's too bad.
Yeah. But we're going to move on to there's 5 more awesome games that came to backwards compatibility on the Xbox One. I'm going to shoot that to Remix.
You're going to shoot them to me? Well, I've never heard of any of them, but they are Hard Corpse Uprising, Harm's Way, Band of Bugs, Bullet Soul, and Bullet Soul Infinite Bolt, I think that says. I can't read it.
Yeah, Ottoman said awesome. I was like, dang, where you getting awesome from?
I'm trying to make it like it's cool, man, okay?
No, it's not cool.
Even though you guys don't know
the feature is cool, but damn.
Yeah, I've never even heard of any of these games. I probably won't check them out. I just put awesome in there just to, kind of bring some little hype.
A little fluff.
Yeah. I kind of just
fluff that thing up a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of just threw that topic in there, not necessarily to be a topic, just to be like, oh, here's some new games. I didn't even look at the list when I threw it in there. I was just,
what I want back? I want Max
Wow.
Payne 3. Give me Max Payne 3 back.
Yeah,
That's what I want.
Definitely.
I like that game.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, is there any other games that you guys would like, backwards compatible to come?
There's so many games I'd like backwards compatible. I'd like all my
Dragon
games.
Age 2!
Give me them Splinter Cells back.
Yes.
But like
All
Blacklist.
of
I
them.
want that back and plat too.
Give me Dragon Age 2. That's one of my favorite games.
I would say definitely Dragon Age 2. I would probably say even maybe oh boy. Probably actually, you know what? Honestly, I think everything that I've ever owned is backwards compatibility already.
I've still got tons of them.
Dang. Yeah, I still got a few. Max Payne being one of them.
Specifically want to see?
I was actually waiting for 3, and they already done 2 of them, which was Grand Theft Auto 4, Red Dead Redemption, and the only one left is Max Payne 3.
Yes, sir.
I thought you were going to say Rockstar Table Tennis.
Oh yeah, that one too. I forgot.
Rockstar Table Tennis, oh boy. Don't even get me started on that game.
Now that we've got Blobs 2, we need Modern Warfare 2.
You know what? See, honestly, I think they're gonna do like a remaster of that.
Yeah, I'm trolling.
That's what I could
They're
see.
saving that one.
Yeah.
I mean, they have already like kind of put it on the just testing it out basically, just to see. They say testing it out, but I don't know. It might come back.
I think if we get another Call of Duty one at this point, it'll be World at War. Unless we already got that, I can't remember.
We have it.
Oh, we already have it. Then we're not getting any more because it seems to be only the Treyarch ones they're going to do with that.
I don't. Yeah, I think we have everything except for like anything before COD 3. I don't know if like 1 and 2, are back to back, and then we don't have Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, Modern Warfare. We don't have. I think. Yeah, we don't have any of the Infinity Ward ones, but off of Call of Duty, there's so many games that could be fucking backwards compat.
Oh, yeah, I guess we don't have Modern
moment.
Warfare, but that's because it's remastered. So
Yeah.
but yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a really cool fan service that they're doing because they don't really have to do this.
Actually, you know what? Honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing the original Prey go back compat unless it's already on there.
That was actually my first Xbox 360 game. Somehow.
Really?
Or
Yeah, the first Prey.
I think Condemned, the first one, is backwards compat, right?
My first game was Red Dead Revolver.
Red Dead Revolver.
On the Xbox One. I mean,
Oh.
the OG Xbox.
I was gonna say.
Damn, I didn't know that was backwards compat.
They should make that shit backwards compat. I'd play that. I have it somewhere.
The fucking classic ones. Yeah, it'd be awesome, but I don't even think it's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't see that one probably coming to backwards compatibility. But let's get into our last topic of the night. Marvel's The Defenders trailer What are your guys' thoughts on that trailer? What do you
Fuck
think?
Iron Fist.
I think we can all agree on that one. But the other three were fucking awesome.
Yeah,
it was
I'm
great.
excited for this. My only thing is like, I was just wondering from your guys' perspective, any of you think that any of these characters needed another season or two before they made a Defenders with all 4 of them in it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say it's gonna be like the Avengers movies. We're gonna get this, and then we're gonna get more seasons of the other ones.
Yeah.
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 But do you still think that there should have been a season, like a little bit more, maybe on some of these characters before they incorporate them all together? And I know they could, they can always tell more within the Defender series itself.
Yeah.
But
I think so. Except for with Daredevil, he's already had 2 seasons. But
Yeah,
with Jessica Jones and Luke Cage, and
Yeah.
maybe they should have established Iron Fist more and make him like, I don't know, likable. Like
Can I say we needed less Iron Fist?
You know what?
Happens
I
to-
thought was funny is the fact that Luke Cage was all like, "What? Who is Iron Fist?" Like,
and then he gets smacked in the face.
yeah, he gets punched in the face by Iron Fist.
I
It's
hope
like,
to
dang.
God that scene, like the next part of that, is Luke Cage punching Iron Fist in the face.
He would break his face, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Cool.
I think just from the trailer, I'm interested in probably checking this show out. I didn't really like. I know I get a lot of flack for this, but I did really like Jessica Jones, and I didn't like really the Daredevil series.
Yeah, I never.
The only one I liked was Luke Cage. So,
oh my god, I
mean,
thought you were gonna say you liked Iron Fist. I would have
No.
been like, we can't be
Yeah,
friends
I'd
anymore.
say Luke Cage is probably my favorite. And
Oh my
I fell out of Daredevil, but then I got back into it.
Yeah,
And
my favorites would be Jessica Jones.
I enjoyed Jessica
Jessica
Jones.
Jones is my favorite. Tim, we're the same person, like literally.
I know. It's fucking getting weird at this point.
Yeah, I honestly, Jessica Jones was the only one I finished. I liked what
So
I
does that
saw
mean
of,
Tim's black?
Yes, I liked what I saw of, or I could be white. I liked what I saw of Luke Cage, and I liked season 2 of Daredevil. But I thought season 1 of Daredevil was really boring. I liked
agree.
Wilson. I liked Wilson Fisk a lot, though. I thought he was really cool. I think
Yeah.
Daredevil's villains are very interesting, but I'm not interested in Matt Murdock as a character. I don't care. And I really like Jessica Jones just because, I don't know, there's just something about the story I really liked, and I like the characters a lot. And the Luke Cage is good. I just didn't finish it. Oh,
I gotta say, David Tennant definitely helped Jessica Jones a lot.
yeah, he did.
He
Yeah.
was,
Is that the dude that plays the bad guy?
yes.
Yeah, he's Doctor
Because
Who.
I just thought it was so funny. Well, I'm not good with actors' names, but I thought it was so funny because, like, in school, we literally, like, before I watched Jessica Jones, he's like, he's Hamlet in Shakespeare, in Hamlet, one of the Shakespeare plays.
Everybody knows him for Hamlet.
and then,
Oh, man.
and then, like, a month later, I watched Jessica Jones, and I'm like, oh, shit, okay.
Yeah, I have to say that the Marvel TV show villains are a lot more interesting than the ones that they have in the movies, which I think is really weird. Maybe because they have more time to develop them.
Yeah.
I want to ask
Yes,
the chat. What do you guys think of having a segment? What did Remix learn today? Oh man, that'd be great.
Wow.
Today I learned with Lil Riri.
But
Leia,
So,
what did you think?
spell
of
my
that?
name? Lo Wei Wei.
What do you think, TiVo?
Yeah.
Oh, to go back to his original question, I think that, yeah, they could have used another season to flesh out the characters more, but I'm sure they'll fix that with the new
Mhm.
series, because I know that they have all this stuff planned out in advance, so I'm sure that'll get fixed. But it looks good.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think it's going to be a good show, because it's not just Iron Fist. It's not just Luke Cage. Even though Luke Cage was freaking phenomenal show, I loved it. It's going to be this, it's gonna be like Avengers, team up. They're gonna do some cool stuff, and then it'll probably go on to do their own seasons again, and then they'll defenders and stuff. It's going to be an interesting type of.
After the initial defenders season, you'll probably see a lot more crossovers in their individual shows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like they do with the Flash and.
Yeah. But yeah, going back to what Lucas said earlier, I reckon that the TV show villains are way better than the movie villains.
You think so?
Yeah.
You didn't like any of the villains in the Marvel movies at all?
Don't they all die?
The only one that comes to mind is Loki.
Yeah.
He gets several movies. So.
Well, the Winter Soldier was a.
Oh yeah, and him. Yeah.
Oh.
What about Thanos? I mean, Thanos. We haven't seen much of him.
We haven't seen much of Thanos yet.
I don't think you can say you can't say Thanos
Thanos.
until the next Avengers movie.
Yeah, the ones that they seem to dedicate multiple movies to work are really good. Which I think that's why the TV show ones are really good because they dedicate more time to them.
Yeah, honestly, the villains are so cool in the TV. I love Wilson Fisk and I love the Punisher. I thought they were fucking phenomenal. And I didn't like the Purple Man. I didn't like the Purple Man, but I thought he was a good character. And can you imagine if they tried to introduce that plot line in a movie? Oh my god, that would have not been okay.
Yeah, I mean, and plus these shows are more brutal than these movies too. So they're able to do more more stuff with these Netflix shows.
The movies are catered a lot more to a more family friendly audience,
right?
Because they know younger kids.
They're probably seeing more in the masses too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone know if the Punisher's gonna have his own show as well?
Yeah,
I'm
he
pretty
is.
sure he is.
Okay, good.
Yeah, definitely. So we're gonna get up out of here, people. So we're gonna start with our intros.
Outros.
Outros, my bad. Our outros. I'm gonna shoot it to our guest of the evening, IcedTivo. Thank you so much for coming here, bro.
Well, no, thanks. Thanks for having me. It's kind of surreal listening to you guys every week and then being on here. Yeah, you guys could find me on Xbox Live for now, playing Gears usually.
And follow this man on Twitter, damn it. Get him some followers, please. Luca, where can we find you?
You can find me on Xbox Live and Twitter at the Ashton Luca. I also want to say real quick, a shout out to my girl Sammy. It's her birthday. That's Scrotum's wife. And she's also supposed to be giving birth soon. So, happy birthday to her. Well, happy birthday to her, and then congrats to Scrotums and Sammy. And can't wait to see little Luca, out in the out of her mother's womb into the real world.
Are they gonna name her Luca?
No, they're gonna name her after that character from The Last of Us.
Oh, nice.
Oh, they're naming her Joel?
Wow. Fucking Tim, dude.
Anyways.
Happy birthday to Sammy and congrats to her and Scrotum.
Yeah.
Oh, and also,
guys.
Also, even though it's not for a few days, happy early birthday to Fox and Sheila Fight. They're so fucking cool,
Definitely. Happy birthday
and,
to you guys. To you too.
Thank you for being on our show, Tivo. We really appreciate you coming aboard.
Oh, thanks for having me, guys.
Definitely. Mm-hmm. Remix, where can we find you, buddy?
Yeah, man. You can find me on YouTube, Twitter, Xbox, PlayStation, and Beam. Now I've been streaming a lot on Beam. All at Remix Essence. And yeah, man, Tivo, he's an awesome dude. I've been playing Gears with him the last few days, and he's a really good player. So, he's got some broad shoulders. He can carry you, definitely. But yeah, he's a real cool dude, both him and Blue. So, yeah, that's about it for me, guys.
Cool. Tim, where can we find
you can find me at all good theaters that are showing awesome movies and shit. You can find me here every week. And I guess you can find the rest of my details in the description below.
Wow. Just throwing it out there, huh, Tim? All right. Baines, I know we can't find you anywhere, but do your outro anyways.
Yeah, it was Bangs 99, PlayStation, Xbox. We out this bitch.
Bye,
And I am
guys.
your host, Dark Optimus. And you guys can find me on Twitter at Dark Optimus, and you can also find me on Xbox Live at the same name. I'm also going to start streaming on Beam and posting those to my channel, so go ahead and check those out. Probably going to start with Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale series, probably I'm actually starting that tomorrow, so please come by, check it out. And we are out, people.
Oh,
Have
yeah,
a
you
good
should also,
night.
Good night, everybody.
Peace.
Bye.